All right, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we're back with another Raid Shadow Legends free to play mystery shard only run video. Yeah, today's going to be a good day. We got the Halloween event coming up now, so that's kind of nice. Let's go look and see what we got. So we got 87 mystery shards. We've got 580 ancient shards. Yeah, we're moving up there. We're almost at 600 now, so that's getting exciting. We are at 104 voids. We have 5 primals now because we actually got one from one of the events, I believe, and we have 42 sacred shards. We got one from the month, and I believe we got one from. Actually, we got another one a little while back from the clan boss, and now we've got another one from the clan boss recently. So we're at 42 sacred, so we're moving up there. Fusion, yeah, we're not really working on this Michaela thing. Not really important. Relic, we already did. Raisin, we're still kind of sitting pretty on those few heroes. We haven't pulled them yet, but it is what it is. Fragment summons, we did just get 2 more from Mithrala, so we're at 85, so we're very, very close to getting her. It's going to be very exciting, and we're moving forward on Kale, but not too much. We actually did get, I think, 2 rooms this time from hard mode, so we actually have some work to be done there, so that's good. And then Kale, like we said, we're at 21. There is another room that I could kind of beat. I just have to see if I can do it in time. We did build up, what's her name? It's for the HP Heroes room, I believe it is. And that room, unfortunately, is missing a lot of heroes. I have a few that are good, but like everyone else sucks. So it's like I can't really get through it. So that's where we're at on heroes. We are working on. So we have the Halloween event. All right, and I say event. I say event, but I don't mean event. I mean the Halloween tournaments. But yeah, the Titan event's going on. Here's what I want, and here's all I want. So this we have a day and 19 hours. So all I'm getting is these books. That's all I care about. Everything else in here can go suck it. So we don't care about anything else in here. I may grab the energy if I get the points, but other than that, there's nothing in here I want. We're not going to be pushing forward on this. This is a lot of points to get in a day and 19 hours, like 2 days for this. Yeah, it's just too much. So we don't care about this. I already have Kale. I can't get her, so it doesn't matter, and I don't give a crap about their avatars. So we're really just going to be working on these books. So I got one already because we need them for Bogwalker. So Bogwalker's our prime focus at this point to get him maxed. So we are going to get this book and then whatever else we get from whatever we do. I don't think we're going to be getting much from this, to be honest, because I'm actually having to try to get these because I'm trying to do masteries right now. So, but I want these books, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, other than that, we're ignoring this entire stupid thing. So here's the Titan event. Once again, it's going to be a bunch of crap where you have to do a bunch of stuff you don't want to do. So we're skipping that too. That's how I feel about the Halloween event. There you go. Done. All right. So let's go look at the actual important stuff. So heroes. Right now, it's still the same, honestly. It's mastery because I've been leveling up and trying to get gear and do all that stuff. Bogwalker, we need a few more skill points here. We got 2 here, so that's why I need the books. So 2, 4, so that's 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? And then we need 1 for here. So basically, that's 8. No, so 7 books that we need to get him maxed. Which, if we get lucky on the clan boss, oh not clan boss, on the clan shop, maybe we'll get some books. We'll get 5 books, and that'll kill it almost right there. We could use epic books, but I'm not really going to do that. I'm stupid, and I'm in a rush to do it, but I'm not in that much of a rush. Why'd I back out? So yeah, we're basically getting him almost done. I think everyone else is pretty much on point. It's really just masteries. I did start farming Twin Claw, so his masteries are starting to move up. Say we got another row in here, another 2 rows actually. So we only have a little bit left on him, and then he'll be done, and then we are going to move into Bogwalker. So he's going to be the next one that we finish. So that's my order of events for right now. We will be moving into Ryan as well right after Bogwalker. And it looks like we're pretty close to it. Like honestly, if I just take a day and solidly do this, maybe 1 or 2 days, I can finish both of them pretty quickly. So really, I just need to get that extra book, and then I'm done with this. So we got to get that going. I want masteries done. We're getting up to the point where I have too many heroes that need masteries, and I've gotten to this point once before, and I don't want to stay there. I hate it. And we still have time before we get Scion to 6-star. So, and that's just because I'm not leveling right now. Let's see where. That's right. I took him out because I didn't care. So we have Champion Vault. We have Scion. We have Lich that we want to get to 6-star eventually. I'm not really pushing to get Bloodfeather to 60, but she is very helpful for Orc Faction from what I've seen so far with her turn meter reduction. It's super helpful. So I'm thinking we might be pushing forward on her once we have extra books. But Kale is the main focus, so we just need to make sure we have books for him. And that's 2 months away, so we have time. But either way, it's something, Other than that, I think we got a couple more level 60s that I'd posted up. I forgot who they were, to be honest. Let's see, who did we get to 60? It's like they're getting too many. We've got him, this orc guy. What's his name? Death Chanter. We got Acolyte to 60. We got the new heroes. to 50. Sorry, to 50. I said 50. I said 60. To 50. We have two more. Here we go. This girl, we actually just got her awakening too, so we can throw that on her eventually. It was just going to be Phantom Touch. So we got the Poison Lady from the last fusion, and we got the Defense guy from the last fusion. They have moderate builds. Surprisingly enough, this guy with the was it Torak or whatever his name is with these skills, he's actually growing on me, and I kind of like the fact that he does the counterattack, provoke block damage thing. I kind of like that, and honestly, he hits pretty freaking hard. Granted, I have a crit chest on. I mean, not crit chest, a crit damage glove on him, but he doesn't have any crit rate, which is bad. So I have to get his crit rate up, and then we'll be working on him. So yeah, we got him to 50. Anyone else in here? No. So we're gonna start. I think what we're gonna do is work on masteries, and I think we're really gonna start focusing on getting all these to level 50 because I kind of want to get it done. We're getting to that point where we're almost. I mean, you could say almost done, but it's a lot. So we've got what? We've got here we go. One row with two heroes. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. We'll call it 8.5, but 8 times 7, 56. Yeah, we got about 50 or 60 heroes that we got to get to level 50. And figure one 5-star is 3. I mean, one 6-star is 3 of these heroes, right? So yeah. No, is that right? Did I do that right? Yeah, we have to get no, it's five level 50s. So we have to get 5 level 50s for every 6-star. And we've been 6-starring heroes pretty quickly. So I think we can bang out like 20 of these guys in a month. So I think we might just start doing that just to get them done because I kind of want them all to level 50 so I can start really picking and choosing my level 60s. And I have some crypts that I'm like right there. I mean, dark elves were basically there. I would really rather it not wait until we get Dark Kale, but I mean, if that's what happens, that's what happens. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We got Judge. I just got to figure out how to keep everyone alive, I think, and then we'll be fine in there. Um, Healing is always important, or shielding. What happened was in what is that? Which one was it? Bannerlords. What we ended up doing was just throwing as many buffs on the team as possible, and it worked. So maybe we'll find some heroes that just do buffs. We have like Hexweaver. We have a couple heroes that are reasonable. It's just gonna have to be. I have to figure out how to get them through things. So that's really where we're at on heroes. Oop, close that. Close this. That's where we're at on heroes. As far as everything else, it's really just been leveling and doing. It's going to be, like I said, it's not going to be too much of a crazy progression video today. We don't have too much going on. Clan boss, we've been doing pretty good. We've been steady at that 20 million mark. Say we did 20 something basically per run. We did get Apothecary up to 200 and something. I just did it this morning. I was literally messing around. Here we go. Let's look at him real quick just so you can see. He was at 257 speed, and we threw on this banner here, and we got the extra 8 speed here because I used the glyphs. And now, yeah, he's getting up there. Look at that. 265 speed the dude's at now. So now I'm going to keep trying to move him. I need to get a speed chest that's defense, and I get this accuracy the crap off here. And we need to get a glove with defense on it because this one's attack. I don't think we. Let me just see real quick. No, I don't have any ores. I was hoping I had an ore. But yeah, we need a defensive. What do we need? Defensive percent on his glove, and we need a defensive percent 6-star. Hopefully, really just speed is all I care about. Speed and defense. This one only has a little bit of defense on it, so if we get a percent on a defense chest, that would be even better because his defense is just shy of 4,000 right now, and we can get that up higher. Right? Actually, the banner had a lot of defense, so he's at 39. So that's all we care about right now is speed, defense. I mean, that's basically it. He doesn't need accuracy. Resist is always helpful, so we'll see how it goes. All right, get out of here. And we did get our Arbiter up. Now let's look. So we are getting close in the arena to getting another. Actually, we might have it. You might be able to see it. Let's see. Do we have it? Is that 7 or I don't remember. Is it 700? Oh, it is not. It's 800. So we're getting close. We already got our plus 10 here on accuracy on magic. So that's done. So we've got 2 level 10s, and then we have this one that we're working on right now. So that one will be 10 as soon as we can. Really, it doesn't matter until we get raisins. So I've still got time. But the faster we do this, the faster I can start moving into other stuff and start trying to get those done. But that's going to take a while. The arena is honestly the biggest hard stop in this game. It literally just stops you from doing missions. You basically ignore missions. All right, let's get out of here. So dungeons. Honestly, there's not much in here that I could probably say that we really want to move forward on. I think I was considering. All right, so here's the thing with hard mode. So let's look at hard mode real quick. Hard mode. So I don't know what the difficulty spike on this is because they're all level 350. So I don't. Is it just more HP? Like I don't really understand why they're all level 350 to be honest. So for all I know, this could be something easy that we could get through. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but you know what I mean. So we've got Apothecary. We're gonna take her out. I don't remember what team we used, to be honest. I have to look at it again. So I think we used him because we wanted to get. All right, so he's basically crowd control. These two are crowd control. All right. Apothecary is healing. We put him in the lead for defense because we need that defense. It's very important. And then these two were really there for wave help in the wave clear and to kill the boss. I don't know if we needed anything else because I know this guy sucks as far as damage output. The problem here is your Carl's going to be dying a lot. So if we can find a better way to crowd control, I think that might be the better option. But let's try it. Let's just see. Let's just try it. I think this is really just going to come down to affinity and us not sucking. Those are like the two. Those are the two main ingredients to beating dungeons: is your Carl and not sucking. I'm just curious as to what difference is there in these levels? Like what changes between? Is it just the HP of the boss? Like I mean, and that's probably a big thing because that makes the fight take 20 minutes long. But I'm just curious in general, like what's gonna change here, and if these guys, because they're gonna start one hitting people, say like that. So there's that. So the crowd control doesn't seem to be flying here. So accuracy is going to start really becoming an issue again. Because remember, we were only doing what? We were getting through basically with what, 250? Sorry. What's her name? What's her name? Sill's at like 350, 360. Yukaro's okay. Like he's not terrible, but Kale has zero accuracy. Like I'm gonna really need to just take his defense amulet off. Not amulet, his defense banner off and put on some accuracy so he can start doing some stuff with that. I kind of don't want to sacrifice his defense because it's been working, but we are sacrificing accuracy right now, which we're going to need to fix because unfortunately he's got to land poisons. Otherwise, he's freaking useless. Yeah, Kale becomes useless. Everyone should really focus on the Halloween event, by the way, and get Kale's outfit. If you don't have it already, I feel bad for you because you're going to have to do a bunch of garbage you don't want to do to get it. But I did a bunch of garbage I didn't want to do to get mine. So I actually did a dragon tournament, which was way easier. The only difference was I had to win it. I was fighting. I remember I tell the story all the time. I was fighting with it for like 2 or 3 days, and I literally put all of my gems and all of my energy into winning that tournament. That was in the beginning, though. That was when I just really wanted his outfit, and I have him. I know what's the other one named the witch lady. I don't have her. I can't get her, so I don't really care if I have her outfit. To be honest, I'm not gonna ditch everything I'm doing just to get a crappy outfit for a hero I don't need. All right, so there you go. Even though she is really good, so it looks like they're beating this now. Really, it's honestly it's the boss that is worrisome. Oh, great, and now we definitely need some crowd control on this one because we've got Cardinal in there, and Cardinal can not basically, she can revive the entire team. I forgot what is it, Ugo? Is that Ugo? Whatever. I don't know what he does. I know he's more of a support hero. But if they're all stunned and all frozen, then it doesn't really matter what they do. But that's why we can't miss. Missing in here is going to literally, like, one miss could be the difference between death and hicking up in the middle of the microphone. Yeah. No. One miss could just be the Cardinal reviving everybody. Luckily, I don't know if she revives them to full HP, but she does revive them, I think, with like almost all their turn meter, basically. So yeah, you just get everybody revived. She's kind of a horse crap hero, to be honest, and I've seen her. She's basically everyone's ride or die in the arena that I've seen now. The ones that really want a good defense team, they basically just throw her in stone skin, so you can't kill her in the first round, and then you kill everyone else, and then she revives everyone with full turn meter, and then they wipe you. So yeah, so I don't really fight anyone I don't fight a team that has Cardinal anymore. Nope. I just ignore them and let them go play with the other whales. Just skip it. Get out of there. It's fun the things you can come up with Stone Skin, right? I actually want to build a hero in Stone Skin so I can figure out if I can get through the campaign with it. We're gonna try that out eventually. I just don't have the right pieces though for any one hero. Like I have enough pieces. Like I have a couple pieces that'll give you some stats, but I just don't have a full set where I'm like, yeah, man, this is gonna be the best Stone Skin. No, it's not the best Stone Skin. And to be honest, I don't, how does it work? Is it HP based? I don't know. Level based? I have to look at the actual info on it because I would like my stone skin to be extremely, extremely heavy for that fight. I want to come up with a way that's not a cheese because everyone's going to pretty much use the cheese where you have that guy who's unkillable, the Void Hero, but we can't get him, so I don't know. It's going to be a little rough. Kill him. But we definitely need to beat that campaign. It's literally the only thing left, and then we get another Void Shard. Another Void, a Sacred Shard. All right, so now we got Dragon Boy. Really, just depends on the damage output here, because we know that Yukarl's going to get killed. Look at that. That's what it was. It was not Frozen Banshee. What the hell's her name? Spirit Host that we were bringing in because removing of debuffs. Because this guy does a ton of poisons. So maybe he just does more poisons with every version. I don't know. We'll find out. Can't die though. So I think Spirit Host might have to be one of our ins here. Look at that. All right. So defense is going to be an issue. We are going to have to drop his attack, right? It just makes the fight slow. I hate having the slow fight. So let's edit the team real quick. Because like I said, I want to see. I don't know if Yakarl's even a good option. He's really just to get us through the waves. That's funny. So, all right. So we got to get rid of her. We need some more defense in here. Who does defense that does defense well? Let's put it that way. So we do have her. She has defense up. We have Bogwalker, which isn't ready yet, but he does have defense. We have him in the lead. I'm trying to think who we can. I really wish Visix had a defense mechanism like inside because she's just. I guess we could use her, and then everyone would just be protected by her, so she would die. You know what I mean? Like that could be an option. We also don't have a healer, so there's that. Um, Valerie could be an option because she can remove some of the poisons. Avir was an option there. Let's see. I'm curious. I like trying to move forward in this. I really want to start getting a team together in here that can win just nonstop. All right, so he heals. He does attack down, which is the big thing here. But we don't have defense up. So there's that. See, if I had Bogwalker Max and I thought he could do the job right now, I would bring him in because he has defense up. So that would be helpful in here. He doesn't have a heal though. He has a heal and a speed up, so it would basically keep us going with more turns, which would essentially keep everyone healing. Let's just see, because that'll keep everyone healing and getting their HP back up. If he had a shield, it'd be perfect. But yeah, the attack down definitely is going to help here. The problem is it doesn't fix the defense problem. It just fixes the attack down problem. So now maybe he can do less damage, and with the combined defense and attack down, we should be okay. This is basically the same thing we did last time, I think. I'm trying to remember the exact team that we used to do this. We're just going to run this one, and if it fails, it fails. But I think the attack down might be more than enough. We might need a weaken. Something like that could be useful in here. To be honest, even bringing in what's her name? Like, well, Cleo's going to die, but she would help with the waves. So we could consider someone like Cleo with the weaken, and we could consider even honestly, what's his name? Twin Claw Disciple. He has a weaken on his attacks, and he actually does hit pretty hard now. And he has. I just got to get his crit damage up, I think. But I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be a really good boss killer because of that weaken. It sounds dumb, but I know there's heroes that just do better stuff to kill bosses, but I feel like he's not going to be terrible. I don't want her healing. Get some freezing out here, please. There we go. Oh, yeah, good. All right, we're good. I was like, every time I see Cardinal alive and not frozen, I get upset. We're going to start trying to push forward on a lot of these hard mode dungeons. I want to test a couple of them out and just see if we can figure out a way to beat them. Ice Golem's going to take a long time, so I don't want to really work on that like while we're sitting here because we'll just be here for 12 hours. So that one I'll work on the side, and then once I find what I want to do, because I have a feeling nothing's going to change. It's just going to be a slow ass fight. I don't think anything's really going to change as far as my composition until I. The only thing that's going to change, honestly, would be my builds and getting them better now, because we're getting to that point in these dungeons. I mean, I'm focused only on faction wars, so I don't really give a crap too much about my high end builds. But I am like slowly watching them, kind of like how you saw with Apothecary. Like I'm slowly just watching each hero and seeing which ones I can upgrade. I mean, we got what's her name? Arbiter up to 252 speed now. So her main stats moving up there. I mean, she started at 220, 212, somewhere in there. I think it was 220. She started around there, which was crap. So I mean, the fact that we've got her 32 more speed now, that's basically how we're going to run with it. We're just going to keep upgrading one by one by one until we eventually have a team that is perfect. See that? So one hero at a time, just kind of looking at them, seeing who we can do, what we can add to them. I think we have enough like 60s that are like crazy where we can start slowing down on that a bit, start working on the level 50s, and that way I don't have to focus too hard on getting gear to level 16. And we can see how that goes. I think that might be the best option right now is just to see who we're going to bring into our teams rather than just arbitrarily kind of picking level 60s to get through the faction wars. Like I'll build them all to like 50 and just kind of see which ones are doing well at this point. I mean, I've been kind of doing that now anyway, but it hasn't been as good. I've been slacking because I've been focusing too much on level 60s, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't hurt me either way. Both ways work. Both ways are good. And I have a little baby dog trying to get into my lap right now. It's very important. I don't know if you hear. I don't know if she's making noise. To be honest, I have my headphone like slightly off, so I can kind of hear what they're doing, and I really just hear them kind of like wrestling around. If you hear a lot of grunting, I promise you, it's not me doing weird stuff on the mic. All right, it's 100% the dogs. And funny enough, I actually got to see if I can find what is it? There's a game that I'm playing right now. It's called Undecember, and I'm very interested to see if anyone likes it. It's basically Diablo, but it's like Diablo Mobile if Diablo Mobile was good. It's basically what it is. So I think we're gonna do some of that. Little side note, just letting you guys know. All right, so we're almost at the end here. Like I said, it's going to be slow moving now that we don't have an extra DPS in here, but the drop attack is obviously necessary right now because we just got almost one shot. Bringing what's her name in here? Spirit Host might be the only other option. I don't know if I want to sacrifice crowd control or Kale for that matter to Spirit Host. I'm not sure if that's worth it. It could be. Who the hell knows? I might bring her in. Maybe we'll just go old school and bring in just switch out. I think we can just bring in. Yeah, we'll bring in the starting five. we'll just switch it up and bring in the starting five. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to start building some crit damage gloves on a lot of these heroes. We're going to need to get this damage going as high as we can because these fights are going to start getting really slow, and I don't want to do 30-minute fights to show you guys. At least I'd like to get their damage up a little bit. We'll see how it goes though. Screw these three guys. Look at this. They just got like mad. There we go. Even all the poisons isn't enough to take them down. That's the only problem with percentages. It always takes the same amount of time to kill somebody with a percentage-based damage over time. Because if they have 100 health or 10 million health, if it drops them 10% HP, it's still going to take 10 turns to kill them. That's why the percentage things is funny. It's like, oh, wow, look how much damage it's doing. Yeah, but he's got 10 times the health. Smack it up. All right, we're almost there. This is going to be the longest fight ever. I just wanted to see the difference, to be honest. And it looks like there is more attack going on. It seemed like more poisons. Because I know we beat it with this team. Like, it wasn't even like it was that bad. All right, so we've got some poisons now. Let's see if he can get his attack down. There we go. Attack down. Always good. And it's for 2 turns. All right, so that immediately was better. I can see it already that the damage output is better. So attack down is obviously good. Now, if we had a weaken in here also, that might be even better. Question is who's going to get their butt handed to them now when he attacks again. All right, so we got some healing. Got some turn meter boost. That's always good. All right, he's maxed. As long as Sill's not ready to die yet and Apothecary is good to go. Does he have it? He doesn't have the attack down right now, so it's going to be bad. All right, so they're all dead. And you revive the one hero who's going to die. The one hero who can't do attack down. All right, so we're definitely going to need more defense in here. I think we're going to have to get rid of I don't know who. We're gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna get rid of. I might have to get rid of Kale. I don't even know. We'll see how it goes. I would like to stop and get her to revive the correct person. I feel like she's going to do it. Hold on. I don't want her to do it. All right, revive my boy here. He's the one that matters. We're going to heal Syl. Okay. Syl's healed. Speed up. Does he have heal? He does not have his heal up, so that's bad. Okay. Watch, we're just gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, let's heal Syl. Sometimes auto needs to happen. Get some poisons on this boss. Here we go. Wow, wow. They're getting a lot more turns than I expected. There we go. Shields up. All right, so now this is the speed up. This is attack down, right? I don't know if it's gonna work while he has the shield up, but we're gonna try it. It did work, so that helps a little bit. We're gonna heal you, and then we're gonna kick your butt. Question is it enough to save us? Let's heal and get speed up. All right, more speed. And hit. So the auto thing's kind of rough on this. All right, that didn't do too much, but if he does that swipe, we're jacked. All right, so now we want Kale back because he's got more defense. I have a feeling we're just going to need another person that does. We don't want Kale to let him die. We want another person who can do crowd control and doesn't die. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe freaking what the hell's her name? Maybe Visix is the option because then she can keep everyone alive at least. Good, get some extra turns so we can get your Carl back in here. Not like honestly, he's not even doing much. He's only for the waves. He's doing crap for the boss, is basically what he's doing. All right, let's do that. So honestly, it might even be in our best interest just to bring in someone else. He's too weak. We need more. Either that or we just defense him up a bit because his skills are awesome. Like, we really just need him to freeze everyone. So he might end up, but he's good for my arena team, which is why I'm kind of hesitant to do that and lower his attack. All right, let's keep that attack down. Doesn't really matter. Heal you. Give me some poison, baby. That dragon's poison. All right, here we go. All right, so he's about to get a turn. So actually reviving him. Is it a shield run? Let's find out. What's the worst that happens? Oh, good. We got a smite anyway. There we go. Yeah, see, reviving him would have been a bad idea. All right, so now we got to get Apothecary back up because that's important. Revive Apothecary. Thank you, sir. Let's get some speed and healing. And now you're dead. Or you're not dead. Heal. Who needs healing? You need healing. There we go. So he's dead. So there we go. Stage 2. So basically, it looks like damage output. Damage output and defense is what we're looking for here, and we need more crowd control. So if I have to start putting, I actually do have a stun set. Funny enough, now I've been farming like randomly in some of the for the fusion. I did some. Wow, I can't speak. Can't speak. So yeah, I basically did some farming for the fusion to get some of the heroes, and we did get some gear. So there is some good stuff there. But as you can see, Carl fell off because he kept dying. So that's why he has less HP. I mean, less damage in here. 1.5. Kale did 3.3. Obviously, what's her face is better here for the boss itself. This is the problem that I think we had. This is the problem we had with Fire Knight actually, and we solved it by bringing in Valerie. But I don't know if Valerie is the answer for this one specifically. It could be. But yeah, really, it's the waves that are going to kill me. If we focus the boss, then the waves kill us, and if we focus the waves, then the boss kills us. So I think we're close. I don't think this is a huge deal. Like, I'm not going to like say that this is going to be the hardest thing to figure out. I have the heroes to do it. It's just picking and choosing who I bring in here to make it work. We're probably going to keep Kale because he's really good at damage. We're more than likely going to keep Syl because she revives. We're more than likely going to keep Apothecary. So really, it's Avir and Yakar that we're kind of playing with. The attack down and the speed up is very helpful, and I think we can add a little more defense to Avir. So really, it just depends on if we can find someone like. That's why I'm thinking possibly even Visix, but she's just going to provoke everybody, so they're going to attack her, and we're going to have to hope for Syl to do stuns. So an option would be, in this scenario, possibly put a Veer in a stun set for his AoE, but that's kind of silly. I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see. Either way, we won. So whatever. I don't care. Like I said, we're not farming this right now anyway. So all right, let's get out of here. So that's where we're at. We beat stage 2. Look at that. It's crazy how we're like moving into hard mode dungeons here. I'm very shocked that we've gotten this far. Never expected it. Then again, I didn't know hard mode dungeons existed when I started the game. So there's that too. All right. As far as Iron Twins, did we do that? We could start pushing forward in this. I honestly don't know who to bring in here because I haven't played it. I've Since we only farm stage 3, it's been a little bit weird. We may do a video on that where we start doing some progression on this. So maybe I'll save my keys for tomorrow. I am off today and tomorrow, so that's the good news. So maybe I'll save my keys for tomorrow, and maybe we'll do an Iron Twins video and see if we can play with this. Because I would like to see how I would like to get to stage 12, and I feel like I have the heroes to do it. Let's close it. So that's that. Whatever. Iron Twins. Let's do it. All right. That'll be tomorrow. As far as anything else in here, we do have our boy going, but Sand Devil is such an annoyance. I don't know if it's even worth messing with it right now. Because I know we have. All right. So this is the team that I was using. I don't think they can handle it. I think they need a shield and some other stuff. Um, and also because this is just to get through stage 3 because it was quick because they had a bunch of poisons and stuff that they could do, and they just kill them quick. They're fast heroes, and that's why we did what we did. So I don't really know. I think what we were thinking here, because the defense down for her was very helpful, but not super helpful. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more things in here we need. So let's just say we bring in my new man. By the way, this guy has been doing. He helped us out a lot in Hydra. This guy. Mr. Torag. We're going to give him a show. We're going to show him up. Let's see what he can do. So we have no reviver in here. So I don't feel like these guys are very helpful in here, to be honest. I mean, I feel like long term, Kale and her, I don't think are going to be very helpful. So let's just see what we can do to make this work. So we've got a reviver with him. So he's okay. I don't even know if attack up really matters. We just need heroes that can do a lot of debuffs. So for all I know, bringing her in could be useful because all her hits are one hit, I think. I think the one might be two. We want one hit people who do poisons. I think that's why we brought in her, was because she has that poison hit that doesn't do damage. It just puts poisons up. So we definitely need something like that. I don't know who to bring in for that though. All right, so let's just say we did something like this. And then we want, we're just gonna go in. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. We're just gonna throw some heroes in here and see who does what. All right. And we're gonna keep it on auto. I don't know if it's gonna work. I doubt it, but you never know. I don't think we're going to win this because we need people who can place debuffs, and unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of that, and ones that can place debuffs at the correct time when he goes to sleep. All right, so we took that hit pretty well. It's really about the damage that will continue to get worse, I think. And the good news is that we have Torag. See, that's going to be the bad. So we have Torag in the HP gear, which basically will restore our HP when he does healing, which is nice. I don't know why I didn't bring Syl in here, right? That was dumb. At this point, I'd probably bring Syl instead of her. You never know. Well, everyone wanted to see Muckstalker, right? Well, here you go. You're seeing Muckstalker in action and Bogwalker. He's keeping everyone alive. He's more of a defensive hero that just kind of gives you that defense up. It's very nice. He does attack down too, I think, actually. So there you go. So that's why everyone likes him, because he does attack down and defense up. So he's kind of good for a lot of fights. He could be the one I bring into the dragon, to be honest, because he can do two things at once. He'll give me that extra attack I need and defense me up. Defense me up. It sounds so weird, right? All right. So really, this is going to be a hard fight because of just the longevity of it. Like nobody's really doing a ton of damage here, so we're definitely going to need someone who can do some more damage here. It's also because we don't have the debuffs, and that is what we need here. So we need somebody who can do the debuffs fast. So maybe we'll bring back. Well, maybe we'll bring back in. What's her name? Grave Chill. We might consider that because she can flop those poisons up on her real quick. All right. So now we're starting to see people getting their butt handed to them faster. Why is he not healing? Is he a jerk bag? I would assume we'd have healings up at this point. There we go. I'm like, where's that healing? Give me that defense and healing. More debuffs. More debuffs, please. That's the problem. As Apothecary, as good as he is in here, as good as he is in most fights, in here he hits 3 times without any debuff. So that's kind of bad when it comes to trying to put the debuffs on him before he wakes up. Look at that. He's just, hey, I want to sleep all day. I mean, funny enough, for just throwing a bunch of heroes in here, this isn't going as bad as I thought. I really thought we'd be dead by now. I still don't think they're going to win, but it is what it is. I mean, they could. I only have one reviver, so once they start dropping like flies, it's going to be tough. Right now, I have 2 dogs. Oh, he heals. I did not know that he healed. I got to figure out what causes that because I don't want him healing. Let's. But like I said, this is going much better than I anticipated. I really thought it was going to be bad. I thought we were going to be dead in the first round. The dogs are invested right now. They want to either sit on my lap or go for a walk. I think the big one is and I say big, he's like 13 pounds. I think the big one's getting a little restless. He wants to go out. All right, let's see if they can. So we have the revive, but he's dead now, Mister Sleep Man. So that could be a bad thing. Well, I know it's not a good thing. Let's put it that way. So it is a bad thing. So really, we just need some more damage in here and more debuffs. I think bringing Grave Chill in here possibly instead of Cleo might be the option because she can do the poisons fast and she has defense down, which is nice. I don't know if it really matters in here so much, but it is what it is. I'm really surprised they're actually taking this though. That's right because they have no more HP left. I'm like, why are they not healing up? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's funny because his heal restores HP, so you can't let this fight take too long, which is why this is bad. So I think that's why the defense. I definitely don't think they're going to win at this point because he's going to start healing back up now. So yeah, I mean, we have a starting idea of what to do here. At least we have a team that doesn't, that can work through this. We just need a team that's going to, not make the fight take as long and do the debuffs faster. So yeah, Cleo's coming out. We don't really like her too much. There you go. She's dead. So they did pretty well. Look at that. I mean, not bad for just literally just throwing in a bunch of random heroes in here and seeing how they do. But let me see. Actually, let me just check something real quick. All right. You know what? You know what? Screw it. I want to see. I want to see it. I want to see. I want to see what happens. I'm very curious. Where is she? I want to see if they die fast. Where are you, baby girl? Where's my girl? Did I pass her? I always pass her. There we go. Let's see. Start. I'm curious. I'm just curious if she's gonna make this better or not. Of course, she uses that freaking her poison hit right at the beginning of the fight. We want you to go to sleep, sir. Now he's asleep. Are we gonna get the poisons or not? No, we're not. We're gonna hopefully get a defense down. No, we did not. We're getting nothing out of this. All right, so we got block debuffs, which is good. We got the attack down, so there we go. He's gonna wake him up. That sucks. Put him to bed every time. I think we're gonna have to. Excuse me. I think we're gonna have to set it up where, like, we get her to because she's using her poisons at the exact wrong times. So I think maybe we'd have to set it up first where she doesn't use that skill until he goes to sleep, and then just start the auto because she's literally just alternating and using the wrong skills all the time, which doesn't help me. All right, so I think we're gonna do that. gonna let her run it out this one. Let's take off auto. What do we want to do? Does healing even matter at this point? There we go. All right. One more round to put him to sleep. Speed up. Let's just see if this works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. All right, so she doesn't have the skill yet up. And I think we get to sleep this turn now. We want to heal. No, that's revive. There we go. All right, so this is the sleep. Let's get him to bed, which of course didn't work. Why would it, right? Is he going to bed yet? No, he did not. Defense up. All right, so this is where she would use the poison, and we don't want her to. All right, let's just do a bunch of A1s. Who cares? I want that sleep back. All right, now he's asleep. And of course she died. You know what? This is why I hate this fight. All right. We're going to try something else. I don't think she's really working, honestly. I don't really like her, so we're going to take her out. But yeah, we're going to play with this and see what we can do. This is literally the first time I've actually looked at the fight, and I really just know that we have to put him to sleep. I know that he does the HP destroy. I know that getting more buffs on him. Like, I don't know the exact mechanics of it, and that's why. Because, like I said, I don't do it. I farm the stage 3 every time I need a quest, and then I forget this thing exists. So it's not really a dungeon that I care about. And to be honest, if I just skipped over this right now, I'm doing this more for you guys. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't give a crap about this dungeon at all. But it would not be nice to at least see if we can beat them. So in that respect, yeah. I mean, I'm interested to see how far I can get in here. Is it important to the game? No. Is the world going to end if I don't beat Sand Devil's Necropolis tomorrow? No. Nothing's going to, literally zero things are going to happen if I don't beat it. So we're going to see how it goes. We did build Buckstalker for this. And yeah, we'll go forward in it. But I think we can do it. I definitely think we have the heroes to do it. It's just figuring out which ones work. That's all. But I think we'll definitely be able to at least possibly move up into this stage. Once we get to here, that's where it's going to start being a little more iffy. Yeah, stage 25, crazy. So that's going to be where it gets iffy. But I think stage 10 is about where we need to be, just so we can upgrade some gear. I don't really need to get the last set of potions here. I have a feeling we can get them from events eventually for gear that I'm like hardcore about, because we don't do this often. So I think that they might even be in the event now, right? So if I ever cared enough to get one piece of gear maxed, then yeah, there you go. I can get it from events. I don't need to do stage 25 of that. So there you go. That's that. Shogun, I really have no idea what's going on in there. I don't even think it matters. We will push forward in there eventually, but really we're just going to focus on the dungeons and see what it is. Because people forget that Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun didn't exist. All right. They literally didn't exist before. So people who've been playing for a long time, this is their challenge. All right. That's what this is for. So if you're trying to beat Sand Devil and you're wondering why you can't beat it at a certain point, or maybe Shogun, you can't beat it at a certain point, it's not because you're bad at the game. It's because the people that are now doing it and need that kind of boost, those are the people that have been playing for a very long time and have like the best heroes and all that other crap. So you don't have to worry about it. It's not important. Literally, you can skip it for like 2 years, even 4 possibly, because that's how long everyone else has been playing before this even came out, and they were beating things just fine. So don't think you have to do these 2. They literally are worthless in the beginning of the game, and we're talking like 2 years. So there you go. Iron Twins, not so much. This is a little bit better. It's still a bit worthless, but less worthless than the other thing. So there you go. All right, so that's it for today. I think we've got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to start working through. I'm glad we got that dragon stage 2 beat. So that's kind of nice. At least I have an idea of where I want to go with that, and I'll probably play with it and see how we can move forward in there. Dragon's going to be the first one we beat on hard mode, if I had to guess, because it's the easiest one all the time. We've already gotten through 2 stages of it, so that's more than I anticipated us getting through. But yeah, that's basically it for today. If you guys have any questions, things you want to talk about, feel free to leave me a comment, leave me a message, leave me a love note, whatever you want to do. I'm open to everything. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm open to any comment. I'm not open to everything. But yeah, if you're interested in letting me know how bad I am at this, I mean, like I said, it's something I'm going to play with. These are fights that I have never done other than just to show you guys that I'm doing them. And that's really it. On a normal day, I'd never touch hard mode dragon. And on a normal day, I don't ever touch these random dungeons over there with the sand devil and stuff. So for me to do, it's fun to do it online. I mean, when I'm trying to do a video, because yeah, because then you guys get to see me be stupid and not know what the hell I'm doing. And I think that's it's important to entertainment value. All right, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Always, we're almost there. We're getting there. We're almost at 10,000, guys. No, we're not. We're not even close to 10,000, but I'd like to be. All right, so yeah, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, that's it for today. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.